I want to promise to you that I won't make everything look this stupid in the future, but
I think we all know where this is going. He makes it way dumber.
I think we all know we're just going to try and make it look even dumber. And hey, we can say what we want.
What up, everybody? Modwalker here. A lot of you were suggesting that I start with Josh's first episode of Satisfactory and work my way up from there, so I found it. It was made in March 2019, so we're going to watch that and see how it goes. I hope he gives me good ideas for my Satisfactory world, just because I'm at like tier 4 now, I think. So I have some knowledge of the game, so I can see what he's doing, and I know a lot of the stuff he's done has been patched out. It's what you guys have said in the comments, so I'm keeping that as an open mind while I'm going to watch this as well.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Game It Out. I am Josh, and today we are checking out Satisfactory. New game.
Okay.
Session name. Probably a mistake.
Sounds about right.
In space, and just like every factory job.
Okay, the opening in this game was actually really cool. I was genuinely surprised at how well that was made, because I think he's going through the tutorial right now instead of just skipping it and going straight to tier 1, because the tutorial is tier 0. So
starts, you get dropped out of orbit onto a planet. Hope I can breathe. I'll be taking this flashlight with me. Hold it as awkward as possible. Okay, so we got our scanny gun where we just hit a button on it and it scans. What might this be? Oh, is it a creature? Oh, it's a creature. Oh, I didn't like.
Ooh,
oh,
I've never seen that before.
Look, sir, I just want to start my factory and you're stopping me. I'm looking at my compass.
Well, in my world, I'm in the desert. Yeah, so I haven't seen that one yet. Maybe it's just in the forest areas.
And there's a little icon telling me where to go. Oh yeah, we're getting better at this. I'm not afraid of these things at all anymore.
Dude, just spread eagle.
Buddy. Oh, now I got a taste for blood. Come here, you. Oh, I love it.
Kill?
Big ol' arms.
I'm pretty sure they modeled this after a whale, because you have like the whale lines underneath its belly for its jaw. And it looks like a whale, honestly. It looks like they just shrunk part of the whale's head and got rid of its mouth and turned it into a beak.
Tiny little hawk face. Come here. If I just keep hitting this guy in the butt, can I take him out? Oh yeah.
Oh, he's running away.
Stuck on the landscape.
Is he gonna die? I haven't tried killing one of these things yet.
This feels kind of bad, actually. This is like a factory building game.
It looks like an almond from Upside Down, because you get the little seed shape of the almond shape, if you will.
But I've turned it into like innocent creature torment. Oh, well now I feel.
You can kill it.
There he goes. Whoa. Oh, hey, look at that. You can bounce off this dude. Oh,
I did not know that. That's really cool.
All that's gonna happen here is this is how
you
I
can
die.
keep jumping higher and higher.
Oh no. Oh, my legs. Oh, I deserved it. Hey, what's this? You're lucky up there that I can't just kill
stabs
you.
the
I guess
bird.
we should make a factory. Okay, so we need to get iron ore. So I'm using my skin.
So he probably spent the first 40 minutes just attacking animals nonstop, just going zap, zap, zap. All right, more power to him, I guess.
Scanning thing, as you can see, it's going far and wide. It picked up a bunch.
I never
of
realized
ore
how far that
everywhere.
went.
We're gonna go to the one heading this direction, 130 meters away. Give me it. Okay, let's build the hub, the heart of your factory. This is where you complete fix-it milestones to unlock additional blueprints of buildings, vehicles, parts, equipment, etc. Okay, well, sure, we'll put it right here. It's probably a horrible spot, so
nah,
let's
it's a good
do it.
spot.
Done. Ta-da! Check it out. Okay, friends, guess what?
Let's try that. They do look like that in the beginning. It looks very bad.
Milestones. We need to be able to upgrade this all the way to get to tier 1, and it looks like we're eventually going to make a space elevator. Okay, we're selecting hub upgrade 1. It needs some iron rods. To make iron rods, we need iron ingots. To make iron ingots, can just make them because I have iron ore. Oh, there you go. You just hold down the button. I just crafted forever. Now we need 10 iron rods, so that's what I'm making now. Take those 10 iron rods, put them back over here. Have 10 iron rods. Upgrade hub. Done and done.
Yeah, I didn't realize early on that you could click and hold it. And so for the longest time, I was just pressing it slowly. I'm like, this takes forever. How do people play this game? And then when I was picking grass, I realized you can just hold a button. So I tried that on the hub as well. You can hold it. And I'm like, they made the game so much easier. Like I literally spent a couple hours at the beginning of the game just building stuff, because I was going, just clicking it nonstop. And I was like, oh, this is boring. Watching YouTube documentaries and whatnot. But once I figured it out that I could hold the button, made it way easier.
And things are starting to look a little bit spruce around here. Okay, now we're selecting hub upgrade 2, which requires iron plates, iron rods, and wire. So now it's time to build an equipment workshop. Put you right, I don't know, here I guess? I don't know what makes sense. Okay, so here's our equipment workshop. We're gonna build a portable miner, but to do that we need copper wire and cabling. So we're looking for copper ore now, so we're gonna switch our scanner over here to copper. Ta-da! Finding a lot of iron ore here. Still looking for the copper ore though. Limestone. Okay. Okay, this looks like something beautiful. Sulfur, huh? All right. I'm sure all this stuff will come in handy. Copper. Whack, whack, whack. This is one of those games where you kind of have to start out slow, where you're mining everything yourself, but as you start to automate everything, it gets a lot more exciting because you spend most of your time just trying to find ways to streamline the process, which I guarantee you is more fun than it sounds. Now that we have enough copper, we can go back and actually start crafting some other stuff. Now let's make some exciting and handy. Copper. Whack, whack, whack. This is one of those games where you kind of have to start out slow, where you're mining everything yourself, but as you start to automate everything, it gets a lot more exciting because you
He's right about that. Like at the beginning of the game, the first couple hours is so tedious and boring, but it gets better because you can just wait for the materials to be made, and you can make more stuff to make more materials, and then use those other materials to build more builders, build more materials, and it's just a never-ending cascade of building up and building more for the factory. Long live the factory.
Spend most of your time just trying to find ways to streamline the process, which I guarantee you is more fun than it sounds. Now that we have enough copper, we can go back and actually start crafting some other stuff. Now let's...
Oh yeah, the one thing I realized later on is you can build vehicles, because I was walking forever. I still walk forever in the game, but still, like, once you get a vehicle, so I finally got the little tractor thing, and it's a lot of fun. It's so fast to go 60 kilometers an hour, which is about like 45 miles an hour.
Make some copper ingots. As I make them, you can see how much wire I can make. Okay, so now let's make some wire. Boop, 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 boop. So now we're making the iron rods. Now let's go ahead and take a bunch of that stuff, put it into this guy here. 10 of those, 10.
One thing you can do that I don't think he's learned yet is you can just double click the items and they get transferred over. It's way more convenient.
And iron plates, 50 copper wire, upgrade. Oh, well, would you look at that, huh? Okay, hub upgrade 3. Gonna need a couple more things. Our scanner can now search for limestone, which is nice. But the first thing we're gonna do is, now that we have our copper, we can make one of these portable miners. First, let's make some cabling, and done. Now I'm gonna take my portable miner here, which is covering my entire view. I think it goes right here, right? That's how it goes? You're just gonna go to town on it? What are you gonna do? Oh yeah, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes.
I didn't realize that. Hang on.
Yeah. You're just gonna go to...
One thing I didn't realize, its legs or its feet, the little feet, it's part of the drill. It is the drill. Its legs are the drill. I didn't realize that. I thought they just disappeared.
Town on it?
That's really cool.
Oh yeah.
Because I thought like where its eyeballs are, those were the legs he was walking around with, but that's not the case.
There it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Oh yeah, look at that beaut, huh? You just keep doing what you do. I love you. So because we have limestone, we can go ahead and start making concrete right now. We need 10 of those. So
oh yes,
1,
concrete
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we'll make
I've made
more
so many of those.
And now I need to make reinforced iron plates. This is a game of recipes,
oh my God.
right? So to make the
reinforced iron plates is the most annoying thing to build, just because the screws take forever to build. Even if you have them streamlined manufactured, it still takes forever.
This is a game of recipes, right? So to make the reinforced iron plates, I'm gonna need the regular iron plates, but also 24 screws. So I need 2 more iron plates. There's 1 and that's more than 2. But I also need 75 regular iron plates. So let's go ahead and just make a ton of ingots here. And I can make a smelter, which I'm gonna use to make ingots faster here. For now, I'm just gonna put this thing right here, because that makes no sense, but whatever. So if I tell it I want iron ingots, and I give it all of my iron, but now it's gonna need power. So first we got to make biomass out of my leaves here. Good thing I was picking those up the whole time. And I'm going to put my biomass over here into the biomass burner. Have some biomass. So now that is burning. We're going to turn it off for now because it's not actually connected to anything. Okay, so we're going to take our power here. Oh, I can just run it straight to this. Perfect. There we go. So now I've connected these 2 things. Biomass. So now that is burning. We're going to turn it off for now because it's not actually connected to anything.
The biomass, they're really good, but like they take so much plant matter. Those biomass burners, they're great for the game, but like for the first quarter of the game, that's all you can use. And once you can move onto the coal, I highly recommend it because these things are so inefficient for materials.
Okay, so we're gonna take our power here. Oh, I can just run it straight to this. Perfect. There we go. So now I've connected these 2 things like that. Now, if I'm led to believe correctly, that means when I turn this guy on, it's running some power now, and this guy is running, and it should be taking the ingots I gave it. Perfect. It's just making ingots for me. Gonna make some screws. Now I can make some reinforced plate, and now I have enough stuff to upgrade this guy again. Upgrade the hub. Ta-da! Look at that. Look how complete this thing is looking, huh? I've actually got like a living quarter.
One thing I was disappointed about the hub after it was built is the beds. They're not really usable. They're just decoration. So I thought I could sleep at night and just wait for the day cycle and have a lot of materials ready. It's not the case. was actually really sad when I found that out.
A living quarter now with 2 beds. I don't know if I can use any of this stuff, but I'm glad it's here. So the thing I want to figure out is how do I get this to get over to this, build our smelter right here like this so that the input is on the left and the output is on the right. Ta-da. We're gonna build a constructor and we're gonna put that like
That's the word constructor. I've been blanking that the entire time.
With this here conveyor belt, so now it's processing the ore and it's just taking it right on over to here. So let's turn on the constructor here and let's tell it to just make iron plates for a while. So now it's just making the iron plates as they come through. See, isn't that nice? Just keeps on going. Nothing's connected here on the other end, so I would just open it up and I would like take the iron plates for now. But what I want to do is figure out how to get this guy to deliver stuff right into there so I don't even have to touch this stuff. For now though, we're trying to do hub upgrade 4. Upgrade hub. Oh, I bet this miner thing is how we do it. Cool, we have 2 of these things now. Okay, so we're gonna select hub upgrade 5. This is the next thing we need to do. Our objectives are not all that crazy. It's just a lot more of what we were already building. As great as this guy's been, we are gonna replace it with this miner here. We're gonna put it right there like that. There we go. Let's go ahead and make some more conveyor belts. So that's gonna go from there over to there like that.
I do have to say though, like this video is very, very tame compared to what I've seen before for what Josh just built. Like, I get this is the beginning of the game, but like it's extremely tame. Like he has everything orderly, it's in its sequence. You have the miner, you have the smelter, you have the constructor, and then you have the hub base right next to it. Easy, nice flow. I was expecting him to break the game by now. It's 7 minutes in, but still we got 5 minutes for him to just completely destroy it, which I'm hoping for.
See, there we go. Now it's just gonna mine that, and I don't have to do anything. So while this production's going on, I think it would behoove me to find some copper ore around here. 100 meters and some change away. This one up here is as close as we're gonna get. So first, let's get the good stuff out of the way here. Yeah, you know, that's not too far away. We'll just, you know, conveyor belt it all the way over there. Okay, so that was kind of a taste how the game is supposed to be played, but I think with this next machine,
He's doing what I said with, it hasn't even been 30 seconds, I think. Oh, he read my mind.
can find a way to make it a little bit more our style. Let's go on a magical journey. Okay, let's take it to about there. Oh yeah. How stupid will this game let me get? Like, can
pretty
I just
stupid.
run this around?
It makes it really dumb.
It's like, no, don't stop it. So let's see if I like put it like that. There we go. Okay, so we'll put that like that, and now I'll use you to turn. Great. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, yep. Don't fight me on this.
The benefit of him doing this, I realize with my own factory, is you get so much more materials on the conveyor belt to when you actually get it to the end goal. It's already lined up with at least 100 plus materials. And this is probably how he's able to build everything a lot faster, just because he has such a queue of just things lined up to be ready to be made.
Okay. I love watching it catch up with me too. Oh, can I thread the needle under it? Oh yeah, we can. See if we can't get that to come back up here. All right, so if I put a ramp like this. Oh yeah, these ramps are gonna allow for a next level nightmare. Let's connect you.
A next level nightmare?
Oh yeah. Wait, can I have it? Oh, that's just the finest. You can rest the conveyor belt on another conveyor belt. Compliments to the chef. This might take a little doing because the game wants to do this the correct way. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's put it right there like that. Obviously,
so just like a spaghetti bowl of conveyor belts?
Back around and through. It's like tying your shoes, except it's a conveyor belt. So it wouldn't really be us to just run a wire from here to there, which is what we need to do for power. So we're gonna do it the way I see that will look the most
I just realized the power poles look completely different. They look like actual like commercial power poles that you see across the highway and whatnot, versus the ones nowadays, just a simple pole that you get in the game.
Cosmetically appealing. You know, I thought it would look worse than it does. It actually, I mean,
I kind of prefer this style. This style looks a lot better than what we got right now. That's what you get later on in tiers. I'm not too sure. But the style we got right now for the power poles are kind of lame.
Stupid, but at least there's some uniformity to it. And then we're just gonna have one long one that goes from here all the way to home base. Okay, so we're gonna put our smelter right there. Looking great. And we'll actually connect that so that it actually does something. We're gonna put the constructor a little bit further away, and then we'll go ahead and connect the conveyor belt.
So you're gonna make it spaghetti wise?
In the most roundabout way possible here.
Yes.
Okay, let's turn on the machine and I'll tell you how long it takes. It's coming to life. Here comes the first piece of ore. It's already been 1:45.
Wait a minute, hang on.
The most roundabout
Is he standing on the belt,
here.
not moving?
Okay, let's turn on the machine and I'll tell you how long it takes. It's coming to life. Here comes the first piece of ore.
Yeah, he doesn't move. The early games or early versions, you didn't move on the conveyor belt. That is so nice. That's like, oh, that's my pet peeve right now is when I'm trying to build something in my factory. The conveyor belt's just move me along. And as I'm trying to play something, it just goes away and I can't. It's super annoying. They got rid of a good feature. Whoa, I just realized the smelter to the constructor, it's just a little, it's like a question mark.
A minute 45, and this is how far the ore has gotten. All you gotta do when you're making these conveyor belts is you have to ask yourself, what would an LA freeway look like? Here we are,
That's
3
true.
minutes in. The most
LA
beautiful
sucks.
piles of copper ore you've ever seen. I'm really
Yeah, LA sucks. The roads there are horrible, and so the speed limit's really weird. I've been on some side roads in LA, and the road speed limit is like 55 miles an hour, and that's like in a residential, and people are just hauling ass down it. It's a little scary for me.
pleased to see it's able to clear this little hump here. Here we go, here we go. First piece of ore to make it. You wanna know how long it took to get here?
6 minutes.
15 seconds. Oh, but its journey
5:15,
isn't
not too
done
bad.
yet. It's still gotta go down this conveyor belt too. There it goes. The very first pile of ore, finishing its long journey. It only took 6.5 minutes. And there still gotta go down this. Just need
Even though it took 6.5 minutes for that to happen, like he has a lot of excess materials just ready to get into being queued.
500 wire. Oh, storage container. Look at this. Oh yeah, we're gonna need one of these for sure. Well, no sense in stopping the nightmare now. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we'll just put that right there like that. Okay. Why am I like this? Okay, and now this. Wait, can I really just extend it all the way over there? Oh yeah, look at that. The journey of these spools is a cruel one. They need to get up to that little container up there. Their journey takes them all the way over here, past this.
Wait, he can move on the
goes
conveyor
right up
belt?
around
So,
here.
how
Nice
he's-
tight little bend right there. Back
How
down,
is he stopping
all
it?
the way over here, and finally to their home. You know, at this point, I feel like this section right here is a little lacking. Ah, there we go. That's much better. Like this
interfere
opening
with it.
just needs to connect to this opening. So obviously the journey that should take is go all the way around, past the thing that's actually being produced, underneath the thing that's being produced, all the way around, over, up, and then finally it goes to where it's being produced. Right? That makes all the sense in the world, doesn't it?
So that's how he started out his beginning world, and like, oh wow, he goes a little crazy in the later episodes then. From what I've seen, it gets way worse.
Okay, now that we've created that abomination, let's go ahead and finally finish Hub Upgrade 5. And as
Wait, he has a constructor, but he's manually doing that? The constructors do take a while compared to what you can do at the hub. So I get it, I guess.
a quick refresher, the things we needed were iron plates, iron rods, copper wire, and concrete. Here's your spools, here's your rods, plates, and here's your concrete. Upgrade.
Nice.
So we finished tier 0. Over here we've got tier 1 where they give us new milestones that we're supposed to reach. Tier 2, it also looks like we've got some other fun stuff. An
3,
assembler,
4, 5,
a
6,
rotor
7.
for making a motor, chains,
That chainsaw looks way different from the version I got now.
chainsaw, jump pad.
A straight up and down jump pad and just tilted? I thought there was only tilted.
We've only really touched upon some of the things that we can do here. But let me know if you want to see more Satisfactory. This game is a blast.
I am
won't
definitely gonna
promise
watch more
you
of
that
it.
won't make everything look this stupid in the future, but I
I think we all know where this is going. He makes it way dumber.
think we all know we're just going to try and make it look even dumber. And hey, we can say what we want, but it totally works. Kinda. So that's going to do it for this episode of Let's Game It Out. As always, I am Josh, and I will see you next time.
So yeah, there's the first episode of Satisfactory from Let's Game It Out from Josh. He did not disappoint, I'll be honest. Like it's exactly the way I thought it was going to be. Especially all the little power poles right above me, that guy up there. I think that design looks way nicer than the poles. Yeah, the poles are cleaner, but it's not really industrial looking, you know? Well, I'm pretty excited to watch this next episode. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you.